Hello, people. This is Josephine once again, up here on this very tall pillar to show you some of the progress I've made since the last video. Well, actually, it's before even the last video. I've been working on the roads little by little. Um, shoot, hold on one sec. My cat had dropped something. Anyway, of the distractions that you get sometimes. But yeah, so planning to do this area after I finish that, which I'm planning to finish that up soon. I just have a few loose ends to tie up with this build, and then I can do the downtown. And that's why I've been working on the roads closer to the downtown area. I got to decide what I'm going to do with this square. I kind of want to do something that looks kind of akin to a mural. I know I'll have different shops coming around, like a floral shop and furniture store and stuff. But I've built up roads along that area. I have one path that's going to come out to that island, which is where the trucks are. I'll have to kill them when I go to build that area, but that'll be way in the future. And then I've been putting out some more dirt along here because I kind of want it to be multi-layered. That's going to be where the rich people live. And there'll be lots of marble and fancy stuff along there. But yeah, I am making progress. And this will be quite fun. I'll probably want to put the floor on this level but of the Swan Square, but I'll put that there for now. I might do like a statue in the center with flowers, or I might try my hand at a fountain, but I don't know how easy that's going to be as how the game is currently. Oh, and this guy's now phasing into the fence. One of the cows came all the way to the stable. So, it works decently, I guess, having him over there. And that guy, of course, is jittering. I did make this a nice well. I've expanded my garden a little bit. I've actually made it so there's a space between each one. I like the idea of having rows, and I'm going to keep this dry dirt. I think it looks quite nice. I've also brought in some sunflowers. I may bring in more, but we'll see. I might even bring in some lavenders. And there's my orchard, too. I wouldn't mind bringing a ladder here. I'm not sure how I would. Generally, the ladder just kind of leans up against the trees, but it's not usually directly on it. Well, I guess I could do it like this. Kind of works. Something like that. Yeah, that works. But I do like the apple trees. They're pretty cool. Whenever you pick one, they turn into this brown thing instead. And then when they're ready, they're either red or green. It's pretty cool. Yes, indeed. So, let me put these away, and I'll let you see some of the projects I'm going to work on today. This will finish off my farm for the most part. I can still put in little bits and pieces if I feel the need. I can move this when I'm done too, mind you. But I'm going to make this sty, which won't take much time. Just a little pig sty. And then off camera, I'll bring in pigs. What am I going to do with you guys? And then over here, this is a bigger project. This is going to be a silo. Sure, some of them I've actually just penned into here. I think it causes less trouble. I should do the same with him. Yeah, so then they don't break out. I've lost one of my goats, it looks like, but at least I got one of them. Oh, these farm animals are the worst. I have no idea where that goat would have gone to either, so I'm just not going to worry about it. But yeah, I might even bring some lavender because there's a lot of lavender that I have. Might grow some lavender here and just make the place look full and such. Maybe get some wild berry bushes. Plant along here. Don't think I could collect them by scissors. I could try. There's the scissors. Let me just test it on a berry bush. But I could probably just bring in some berry bushes somewhere. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. I'd have to buy them. Oh, and check this out. This you can make in the furniture area, I do believe, along the seasonal stuff. So it's a Halloween wagon. In this case, it's just a farm wagon. I had fun making that. But anyway, oh, before we get started on things, I will be drinking this towards the end of the video. I like what it says up top. You probably shouldn't drink this. We'll try it out. But anyway, I'm going to be using this for the silo, and weird enough, I'm going to be using the calcite for the top. I don't know how exactly it'll look, but we'll try it out. Bring that with. I only need this for the silo. Oh, I will need ladders. I might need more than that. Let's see. We'll bring this with. Yeah. Look at them vibrate. So weird. Okay. So I like the idea of using this because you can make a nice brick with it. I'm not going to make them all into brick though, because I'll have a little bit of the cobble to make it look like some of it's a little broken up. I'm going to keep the calcite as it is, I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. And I'll make a little bit more ladders. Just a little more. And let's get started. These here. I'll have a window along the top where the ladder comes to, or where the grain goes to, or something, I suppose. Figured having this made out of a sort of brick, and then of course I'll have the pigsty made out of stone. There's a lot of wood, of course, along this area, which makes sense. You'd expect a lot of wooden buildings and such, but I thought maybe having a little bit of stone building would be a good idea. Bring in a bit of variety. Okay. And it's raining again. I was hoping it would rain yesterday in my hometown, but we got a bit of a sandy, windy day, and just being kicked up everywhere. I don't think you could quite call it a sandstorm. I feel like that generally implies something more dangerous, but there was a lot of sand. Sadly, I didn't think about the fact that my husband has allergies. I should have required him to, or requested for him to take some allergy medicine before he went to work. So his allergies were not so good. It can get a little sandy around here. Okay. Here. I'm not sure how tall I want to make this. Those can be pretty darn tall, so. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Oh, a gas on the counter. Hold on one sec. Hey, get down from there. One moment. Ah. Oh, she moved. She knew I was going over. Only was easy to convey to a cat why you don't want them on the counter. Only you could explain. This is where I eat. I don't appreciate dirty paws on there. Ah, I suppose I should try the tinfoil trick. See if I could get them to stop going up there. I'm not sure how well it'll work. Plus, it'd be a lot of tinfoil I'd be having to use. But I don't know. Tinfoil's pretty cheap. I could probably make it work. I'll have to try at some point. Not sure what other tricks are. Um, I could even try getting one of those clickers and see if they work too. They're not really trained on a clicker, so I don't know. All right, we'll go a little bit higher. I think I'm gonna go as far as this red brick will let me. Once it starts to get low enough, I'll decide that we've made enough. I'm liking how the cobble looks in there. Might be our last layer. Then I'll go down. Oh, I never created a way down. Oh, I do have the ladders, so I can maybe utilize the ladders. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just jump up here. Is everything okay here? Yeesh. Uh, I want it taller. Looking at it, I think I could have made it a little smaller around, but I'm going to make it a little bit taller. Just a little bit. We'll just turn this into red brick. And I will use a ladder. Get up. Oh, I hate that it's even number. I should have done an odd number. Wonder if I should change that. Nah, I'll just have to have this off center. What I might do is put ladder next to it, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Okay, so this. Oh, I'm gonna keep a space there. Oh, what did I do? That looks so weird. I'll have to fix the rest later. But what is that? It's so weird. Okay. I'm gonna try to make a dome shape for the top. I could make one more layer. It's fine. Yeah. Okay, so there'll be the hole here. Let's see if I could do this without killing myself. Well, I didn't kill myself at least. And I don't fully mind that the ladders can float. It's interesting. But yeesh. Alright, it's a little off-centered, I suppose. I could make that 2x2. Maybe. I don't know, though. Jeez, I keep hurting myself. Time to eat. Okay. Yeah. Just have them along here, too, to make it a little more even looking. Oh, I did it again. Don't need them both ways. Okay. Be sure about what I'm doing. All right. That works. It works. I gotta go back down. Okay, so catch myself. There we go. No. All right. There. All right. And that'll be the direction facing towards the town, so you'll be able to see the pattern of the ladder going down when you're looking from town view. And then I'll put doors there of some sort. Probably just regular or simple doors. You don't need to get fancy. I could dig out the inside of there too, or well, yeah, I'll probably dig it out and put some sort of flooring in. Maybe let's do that real quick. And I've got my adamantine pickaxe now, so I'm just going to use that for this case instead of using my shovel. I'll just make this cobble, red cobble. Nice thing about getting this red sandstone was, actually, you know what? I'm going to turn that into half slabs. Not all of it, just assume that that's enough. Not a math person. Sometimes I'll work at doing the math, but it was pretty simple getting this red sandstone because the area in the south where I have a portal leads right into a cave with lots of it. That was nice. I don't even have to deal with the mean flying bugs that like to sting. Those terrible, terrible buggies. Okay. Now I just need to put a roof on. Some of it I'll make into this. I'm going to take this up because I'm not fully sure what I'm doing. What I'm going to be doing. Okay, even if I get up from here, I'm going to have to do this. Okay. Hoping I don't die up here. Okay. Bring these here. I don't even know if I made the right move in do this for now. Not the best at making dome shapes, but I'm gonna try. There's the fox. Let's see, will this help in any way? Can't put them along there. Or can I? I think I can. I could do it like this. Yeah. Okay. Gotta think about this. Because it's gonna go a little funky here if I do it like this. So let's see. If I were to do this, would that help? Gosh, I don't know. Nothing. Okay. There. I'm thinking maybe let's bring this out. I think actually I want to do this instead of, oops. Okay. And then like this maybe. Have these like here. I don't know what kind of roof this is going to make. I don't think it's going to be domish. And then I'm thinking maybe I want to see what that looks like. But let's see if I can. Okay. Safely down. Let's see if that looks better than I hope, or better than I think. Actually, that doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. I don't mind it. It's a little. I I think where I've gone wrong is up here. Let's see. Yeah, it's not horrible. It's better than I thought it was, but at the very top, I kind of overdid it. I think I'm just going to use dirt to go up there. Okay, so right. Oops. Maybe just kind of do this. And let's see. Oops. Not there. Thinking if I do this, and then maybe I put along here. Let's go see what that looks like. See if that's a little better. I thought I was going to fall there. Oh, oh, not that far. Let's check it again. That's better. Okay. I am happy with that. That calcite was also near the area where I got that red brick off, by the way. Which was quite interesting. I didn't think you could get so much calcite in the desert, but it was in the oasis area, so I guess that's a thing. All right, that looks much better. I'm gonna call that good. I'm I'm quite pleased with it. That's a nice silo. It very much looks like a silo. All right, we can go on to the next project. Goes away. So I'm going to use a combination of basalt and cobblestone. Now I know I made, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. I thought I made some beams for it, but I must have dreamt that up. All right, this won't take long to do. So a lot of the pigsties that I saw were kind of sloped on what, like, from the back it was like shorter and then it goes like taller. I wonder if I should have gotten, oh, come to think of it, that might be the wrong roof for what I'm wanting to achieve. So it might slope a little too much with that type of roof. Grab these. I just want a slight slope maybe. But let's see. I'm going to have it mostly this with a little bit of basalt added in. Don't want it. No. Okay. Add a little more along this part. Listen to that thunder. Okay. And then, so this, yeah. And then we'll do this. Okay. And so, I don't think I need a whole lot of this. Oops. There's always that one. I swear it's not me being bad with roofs or anything. It's just, there's that one that always has to rebel on me. That's all. Yep. I'm sticking to that. Okay. See, put this, oh, no, not like that. Like that. Oh, and the sun's out, so that's nice. This is a little funky, but let me do this before I figure that out, how I want to do this, because it looks kind of weird, doesn't it? So what if this is going to be weird, it probably is. That look okay? I would almost not mind it if it didn't do that. If it like went all the way. If I put this here though. Oh. I put that like that. How's that? It's a little weird. And then what I could do, make a couple of beams. Oops. Let's work. I gotta put this here. Yeah. That's already turning night. Maybe have one towards the middle too. Okay. It does the job. There is one other thing I'll have to do to make this look like a proper sty. In order to do it a little more quickly, I'm just going to use this. It'll do multiple at the same time. This is all going to go, and I'm going to have dry mud mixed with some other things. Definitely got to be in here for sure. It's turning dark. Dang it, and I thought I was going to have everything done within a day. I'll go in soon. We got a little bit of time. We'll get this all shoveled up before I go to bed. Okay. Almost done. All right. Let's head to bed before the big monsters come out. Yeah. All right, so we'll want to go over to the garden bench to turn that dirt into different forms of dirt. Go right along here. We've got mud and dry mud. It's mostly going to be that. Has some dry dirt, I suppose, a little bit of that. I'll make a little more of that just to be safe. I imagine that should be enough. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Okay, we don't want the mud to be... Oh. You could hear that muddy sound. Yeah. I don't want it to be directly under here, though. I want that area to seem more solid. It'll be mostly the mud. And this will be surrounding all the different muddy areas. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the big area in the south a little bit. Okay, so these can go under here. And I'll have to make more. I'll have to make a little more. Okay. I'll make just 10 more of each. That should about do it. I might even grab up a little bit of the needled soil and throw in there too. It's kind of a similar color. So this time I'm going to have a lot of the dry dirt more towards the outside. And then I'm going to have the dry dirt mostly in here. It'll come out a little bit from here. And then I'll mix in some needled soil along here. And then fill in the rest with the last of the mud. Well, I might need more. I do. Okay. 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 12. All right. I think I'm going to finish it off with just, oops. Only 10. There we go. I'll have 10 of each. Okay. Most of the edge pieces will be this. Just the ones that remain. Not all of them, though. There we go. That looks like a pigsty for sure. I'm debating whether I want to be bring pigs in though, because not having the best luck with the animals. Chickens are doing okay, mind you. Chickens are doing great. I'm getting lots of eggs from them. But everything else has just been running off from me. Or vibrating, as it were. Oh, that looks horrible. Watching them. I don't know. I guess they're in panic mode or something. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty much done. I can collect these. Anything I do going forward will just be things like placing out bells, and uh, I'll extend this garden out a little more. Get some pigs in there reluctantly. Just things like that. But I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. Silo turned out great. The barn's adorable. They kind of match a little bit. And you got the stable. I like how these came out, the trap doors on top. I love my apple orchard. I like the idea of having this here. I might put that on maybe one or two more trees like that. And then I'll search out more sunflowers. I have some more back at the chest. I'll probably place those out, and I'll actually get some lavender to maybe place it there. And it'll be great. I'm super glad that this came out so nicely, and I'm looking forward to going back to working on the town itself. That'll be my next thing. But before I go, before we end this, just get in here with these guys as I do it. Okay. Let's see what happens. It's true. Yes. Oh, this is great. I I look wonderful. I had to take a picture of that. Um, well, I'm gonna end the game here. Next time I play, I'll be working on town square. We'll get a layout. I'll get a layout set up for the different stores. I know for sure I'll want to get a floral shop, bakery, furniture store, and so on. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be in this mode, but I don't seem to have gained any favor with my dear friends here. Oh gosh, I'm slow. I'm so slow. I could pet them. Well, that's fun. But I'm back to normal. I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.